An often overlooked part of being happier and mentally healthier is actually having better physical health as well. Getting consistent in these healthy habits that we talk about on my channel with this self-improvement and this cult, this brotherhood of men. This is why every single day I make a video where I'm getting as many guys as possible to go into the gym, to meditate, to eat clean, to sleep right. Because when you do those things, you will undeniably be happier. It's just a fact. Now, we've already covered in this guide that you will actually make more money and get higher grades if you're happier and you've got better mental health. So the weird way to get higher grades or to make more money, which is probably your goal, is to actually improve your health. The weird way to attract like a beautiful girl, like the most beautiful girl that you've gotten in your life, in a weird way, sleeping better will help you. Having better dental hygiene will help you, because these things will improve your mental health, your happiness. And when your happiness increases, you're more attractive to other people. You're more attractive to getting hired or being a businessman or being a creator. So do not overlook your health. So many guys your age are literally like just handicapping themselves by sacrificing their health, like their sleep, to be able to study more or to be able to consume more or to work more. And they don't realize they're literally getting lower grades by doing that. I want you to feel like you are so like enlightened that when you hear of the guys who have been doing all-nighters to study for the exam, you think in your own mind, like you might not say this to themselves, but you just think to your own mind, like, what an idiot. He's literally going to get a lower grade today because he's sleep deprived. I'm too intelligent for that. I know that sleep is very important. And so it's very valuable for you for the rest of your life, but at least the next few years, that when you've got some extra time, continue learning about the best health protocols. The one major channel that I'd refer you to, I talk a lot about it as well, but if you really want the best source of information, the podcaster and the scientist, Andrew Huberman, if you go and find his channel, if you search for Huberman Lab, he does like 2-hour long, unedited, like beautiful guides on how to improve aspects of your health using all like peer-reviewed science. And the amount that I've learned from him and then I've implemented into my life, like there's so much specific things that people do which they don't realize is unhealthy. Like looking at your phone past 10 p.m. is very bad for your health, and waking up and not getting direct sunlight into your eyes in the first few minutes of waking up is also quite bad for your health. You know, random things that you would, you know, like people online just say the same things over and over. Oh, sleep 7 to 9 hours and do this and do this. Huberman's coming out here with like specific things that you can do that will improve your health so much more than the average person. I understood dopamine because I was watching his podcast, and now I'm like very aware of not frying my dopamine receptors. So make sure that this is now like a part of your life forever. Form this as your identity. I am a guy who is very healthy and who never sacrifices health for work or for more studying. I'll give you a few quick tips here which I feel like many young guys need. Sleep is one of the most important things. Such an easy way to improve your sleep is to just not check your messages or notifications in the last few hours of the day. So many guys at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. when it's almost time for bed, some guys are still literally seeing their notifications, and then they've seen a message from like the group chat where a friend has insulted them, and now they're in this like agitated state trying to go to sleep at 10 p.m. and they can't. And it's the same thing with the kind of content that you see as well. So if you do use like TikTok or YouTube, and at nighttime you quickly just scroll in watching a little bit more, and then you see something that's triggering, maybe you watch like an Andrew Tate video and he's shouting and he says something that clicks in your mind and you're like, oh my god, that's so true, I've got to do this, and now you're in this agitated, like activated state at nighttime and you can't relax. So exactly what I do, which you could copy, I start to like really make it clear that it's wind down time. So when it's nighttime for me, I'll turn off the lamp that I have here, and so my room's basically all dark, and I'll put the brightness of my computer all the way down, close my blinds, and I'll do things which I call like this is how I explain it to myself. It's only output. What that means, only output, means that I do things where it's only about me putting it onto the computer. So for example, I'm journaling, I'm writing notes, I'm scripting, I'm doing things to the computer. What I don't want is like the computer, the internet, to send things to me. I don't want to click on a random video at 5 p.m. and it triggers me and it activates me. I don't want to like go see some messages and it goes into me. I only want to go out. I don't want to see anything that could influence my emotional state. And so I'm in this sort of like output creative mode at like 5-6 p.m. when I'm getting ready to sort of wind down for the evening. And that just means that when I do go and get into bed, there's nothing that's keeping me activated. This is just a small tip, but the truth is the 5% of young guys who use this tip will undeniably sleep better than the rest. And they'll make more money. Those guys who are going to follow that tip, who sleep right, sleep consistently, they're your competition with your grades and with your business.